Hello, welcome back to the JJs Declutter podcast. We are going to have fun today.
Yep.
Today we're going to talk about how to make decluttering fun. So Janis, tell them what we're going to start out with.
So the way to make decluttering fun is to make a game out of it because games are always fun, right? You're turning tasks into games to increase motivation, and motivation usually will lead to action. And you hopefully are getting increased engagement with people in your family if you make it into a game. Um, you'll feel a sense of accomplishment at getting things done, and hopefully it'll make it more enjoyable experience.
Right. And one of the neat things about this is that it's going to teach you how to quickly declutter an area. And it's also going to show you ways that you can include your family, especially kids. If you show them something that's a little more fun, it may not be as hard to get them to clean up their room.
They
Okay,
may not
that
realize they're actually
might
doing cleaning. You make it into a game. You can kind of trick them a little bit. So if you make it into a game quest like let's conquer the closet or defeat the junk drawer or clear level 1 of the living room, and you can actually put on some costumes and do cosplay, or I don't know, whatever inspires you and your kids to declutter or your family to declutter, use those tools.
right, right. So this should be kind of fun. And the easiest way to have a superhero cape is you simply have your apron, untie the back of your apron, swirl it around, and you're ready to go. So all almost everybody has one of those in the house. So you should be good with your cape.
And
Um,
if you keep score of how many things people are finding to declutter, that can be another way, because competition usually will, you know, create more engagement.
right. Sense of urgency. I have to get this done because I'm faster than mom. So yeah, that's
And
a
I'm
that's a
going to
good
win.
so we have a few different ideas for you. There's like the dice game where you take a pair of dice. You can take one if you got smaller kids or it's a smaller area. You can roll one die, and whatever comes up on the die, then you've got to grab that many items out of that area. If you use two dice, then obviously you add them together. But it's a neat one for kids, and it's really good for little kids because they're also learning how to count. And
True.
so that's kind of fun. Um, we also have, you can just try to beat the timer. It's like, all right, I'm going to set the timer for 3 minutes and let's see how many things we can find. And so you can do that with the timer, the dice.
You can even make it into a color game, and that's
Mhm.
really good for little kids because, again, teaching them their colors. And you say, okay, let's go find all the orange things that we can declutter today. And you say we're going to do this for 3 minutes, and they go off and they come back with what they found, and you celebrate.
And a lot of times with little kids, a good rule of thumb is to go 1 minute per year of age. So if they're a 3-year-old, set the timer for 3 minutes and you work together, whatever. And that seems to be kind of a good gauge to start with kids. So wait until your 29-year-old comes home. Just kidding. Excuse me. You can also do like a scavenger hunt and just make a list of items that you want out of the house. You need to find something that's broken, something that's ripped, something that's trash, something that is covered with dust. And so you can do like a scavenger hunt and see if everybody can check off everything on their list. And when you do things like that, I really think it's fun to have peppy music on behind you. You can also if you turn on a movie and you're doing it with somebody else, they may want to just sit down and watch the movie. But a lot of times I'll like binge listen to
Yeah.
movies that I've seen a lot. They're just background for me or
Or
whatever.
have an audiobook going on in your iPods or whatever, your earbuds,
Yeah.
because I do that a lot. I use audiobooks. You can also, like, take 5 minutes and tell people, "We want you to find 5 items in this 5 minutes," and then come back.
Right.
So, again, it's a short amount of time. We're keeping it focused, and hopefully we're keeping it fun because afterwards, celebrate, do something fun. Say, okay, before we sit down and have popcorn, let's go ahead and declutter 5 things in 5 minutes. And then when you come back, we'll all, watch the movie together and have popcorn.
Right. Right. You can also do like the alphabet. So, all right, we are going to find anything that starts with A that we're going to get rid of or we're going to let go of. Ready, set, go. And you can have this idea that we came across was do a playlist game. So everybody pick like their favorite peppy song, and you make a playlist. So everybody has one song on the playlist, and then when you plug in that playlist, everybody has to declutter while the playlist is playing. So if you've got three people in the family, you've got three songs that you're going
It's
to be
probably going
going
to be
through.
around 10 minutes. Yeah.
Yeah. And so that can also be fun. And you can, redo your playlist every month or every couple months or whatever. But that's also kind of a fun thing to do, especially if there's others, if it's not just you and you do have other people with you. Otherwise, I tend to put on, my favorite albums if it's just me and I sing loud. So that's that's always fun. Um, and it's just really taking the angst out of decluttering by playing the games and being able to kind of speed up how you make your decisions and making those decisions and
And the other
just
thing too, you don't doesn't have to be somebody physically there. You can do this with your friends over Zoom, or I don't know what, FaceTime, I don't know what the popular format is,
right.
Discord, I don't know, but declutter something and say, "Okay, let's work on this right now," and you can talk to them while you're doing things. Make it not a chore, make it enjoyable. Make it something you kind of look forward to. And usually, if you're working with somebody, it keeps you accountable to keep working.
True.
So,
And since Janice brought this up, I'm going to invite you to come and join us on Zoom Away Doom. And we have twice a month. Um, we have a session where we get together and we time it. And so we do decluttering there. And Zoom, obviously, we're on Zoom. Doom stands for didn't organize, only moved. So a lot of us have baskets or boxes or closets or rooms that are doom rooms. We all have the chair of doom in our bedroom. And so that is what we work on. And whether it is just decluttering or if we're decluttering and cleaning, it's just so much more fun to declutter with friends. And we tell jokes and share what's going on. And it's really nice.
and putting it on your calendar and dedicating that time can make a huge difference because I'm going to spend at least 90 minutes every other week working on whatever you want to work on.
Right.
And I mean, we have people going through 5 boxes at a time or getting through their laundry and actually folding them and putting them away. And, it's just knowing that, okay, I'm going to set this time aside and you get to choose what you want to work on and dedicate that time for you so you
Mhm.
can get things done that you may have been putting off, during the
Right.
rest of the week. But I mean, I think a lot of us, say, okay, I'm gonna do my laundry because I don't really finish the task. So I tend to do my laundry during one of the Zoom Away Doom calls.
Ah, gotcha.
And it happens to be on a Tuesday, which is the day before. trash comes, so I will also usually clean out my refrigerator. So it's
Right.
part of habit making too.
Right. Right. And it is fun to, if you just have a, a girlfriend or whatever, that you can be on Zoom, or even if it's just an audio call. Facebook has that call thing too. And it just is helpful. I don't know about you, but a lot of times if I have somebody come over and we're going to sit down and have a cup of coffee or whatever, I can't help myself. Somebody's in there and I'm cleaning and tidying the whole time. And it's like, what the heck? It's so much easier to clean up and tidy up and declutter and all that kind of stuff when you have friends around. It just motivates you because you want to look like you're productive. So
And another thing is, track your progress. Take pictures of before and after. Um, for every 12 minutes you declutter, give yourself a star, or figure out a way to track your progress, because you'll be surprised at how doing small bursts of decluttering adds up. I mean, I was looking somewhere, and if you do 12 minutes of decluttering every day over the course of a year, you're going to have decluttered over 100 hours,
wow.
which is crazy. It's crazy to
Yeah.
think about that.
Yeah. Very cool.
That's a lot.
Hmm. Yes. So we want you to get gamified, and that should help you be able to just get some stuff done. Like your assignment for today is, you have your choice. Number one, you can turn on some peppy music and hashtag decluttering dozen, go in and spend 12 minutes decluttering. Or you can do the dice game just with yourself. Roll the dice. And how many items? Okay. And don't stop until you got them, until you have them. I'm using bad English. You got it? And anyway, I think that would be a good little thing for you to try, and see if you have a friend or family member that wouldn't mind doing a little decluttering with you once or twice a week even.
And,
And
if you enjoy our podcasts and our ideas, please come and join us on Facebook at our ABC Declutter with JJ private community. And also, share your wins with us
yeah,
on social media, and subscribe.
we love to celebrate successes with people. And we will hold you up if you are having some real challenges. We're there to help encourage you and get you through those too, because a lot of times, especially when you're starting a new habit, your subconscious is going, I don't want to do this, I don't want to do this. So it's trying to stop you every time you're going to do something. So we're here to keep encouraging you and keep you moving on your journey to get rid of stuff.
Yep. So make it fun, be playful, keep track of
Lots of
your
music.
wins,
Mhm.
and come back next week when we're going to share more decluttering tips and strategies.
Absolutely. Until then, keep it simple, keep it intentional, and keep decluttering. See you next time.
Bye.